So on my channel, I get a lot of people saying that I shouldn't be promoting South Africa as a tourist destination because it's unsafe. And instead of arguing with that, I thought, I'd do a little bit of research, and not research on the internet, how safe is South Africa, because you know what that's going to come up with. I watch a lot of crime channels, and I think it doesn't matter where in the world you are, there's an element of unsafety. But I thought I would test the theory of South Africa being such a dangerous place. Now, I'm a 57-year-old woman. I travel solo. I've been almost all over South Africa. Being single, solo, elderly woman, I would do some real research. So there's an app called iOverlander. You can download it on Play Store. App where you wild camp. So it's not established camping grounds. It's kind of you just park at a place that people say, it's safe to overnight here in your vehicle. This has a shower, or you need a 4x4 to get there, what have you. So I thought I'd travel from George to Stilbaai and give Stilbaai a check out and see how safe it is, because I think some places are safer than other places. Being a woman on my own, I don't want to go to the center of Johannesburg and go and try and wild camp there. That would be ridiculously stupid. So I thought Stilbaai, I'd never been there. Got to be honest, beautiful town. I spent 5 days there and I had to leave. I'm going to just take you on my journey. I kind of just packed camping stuff, ate as cheaply as possible, didn't have to pay for accommodation for 5 days. It was safe, it was great. I had a really great time, and this is how it went. So I just want to start off by saying, Stilbaai, I'm not promoting your town as a come and stay for free town. What I'm saying is that my research shows that there are still safe places in South Africa. Stilbaai is beautiful. There's a lot to see, there's a lot to do. There's great small businesses. Go there, support them. People are pretty friendly in Stilbaai, and thank you, Stilbaai, for having me for 5 days. Go to Stilbaai. It is absolutely phenomenal, and my research says extremely safe. This is coming into Stilbaai from George, 134 kilometers. And I'm going to go find the spot that Overlander says you can stay at. So basically this is the spot. Very windy day today. There's a turnaround place and very close to the ocean, also extremely close to the nature reserve, but we're not parking inside the nature reserve because apparently they will ask you to leave, and those two walls over there are the nature reserve, and I'll park just outside by the bathrooms, but I think I'm going to move into the turnaround spot, and that's where I will be overnighting. So I spent my first night here this morning now, and as you can see, it was raining during the night. I had absolutely no problems, a lot of mud and puddles. Bathroom's just over there. I'm just going to boil some water, have some coffee. Kind of like the view around here, beautiful, the ocean out there, bathroom's right there. There's a walking trail out that way. Maybe we can catch a great sunrise this morning. So I'm going to do a little bit of exploring today. I'm here at Khoko River Estuary. And we're going to have a look at what that's about. Bit of fishing here, catch and release I see. Couple of canoes lying around. And up there is a dog walking trail. I see people walking their dogs there. Some paddle skis next to the parking here. Yeah, place to braai. A nice jetty. This seems to be maybe a good place to fish. I think I am going to definitely explore the walking trails, but it looks very much like the rain's going to start again, so I don't want to walk too far up there. But yeah, let's take a look. Take a walk down here onto the jetty. Not the safest jetty. Yep, there we have it. Houses along here, big ones, little ones. massive ones. So here's some sights from Stilbaai, interesting things. Lovely paintings on the buildings. Benches dedicated to people. So this is actually a view from a walking trail there where I parked for the night. If you walk up the mountain, that's kind of the view you get. It's phenomenal. Lovely sunrises. The sunrises are absolutely phenomenal here. The rise over the sea, and it's just stunning, really. This is the harbour. I see a lot of boats going in and out and quite a bit of activity at the restaurants. So I'm just coming into town over here, and there's a couple of second-hand shops and some bookshops and coffee shop and interesting shops I'd like to have a look at. And there we have it, the bookworm. Go inside here and see what this is all about. Basically second-hand stuff. Open at 9 o'clock around here, see? Good time to open, I guess. And chocolate paint, because what would any shop be without chocolate paint? So yeah, it kind of keeps all sorts of goods interesting. And make my way out of here and go and have a look what else is in this little interesting center. Have to pop into the bookshop. I'll sell coffee there. Makes sense. Books and coffee. There's a rainbow in the sky. I don't know if I can capture it. There it is there. A rainbow. Right there above those people walking there. So I'm just going to drive around town and kind of have a look at the houses and give you a feel of how it's laid out. It really is a very clean and beautiful town. Like, everything seems to function, which is most welcoming. So this is the way out of town or into town, depending on which way you're coming. And there's a couple of caravan parks along this road, so it seems to be 2 or 3. So if Caravanning's your thing. It's along this road. You can find the caravan parks. Apparently the bookings are a bit of a problem. So you have to book in advance and pay online. But so bear that in mind. But yeah, there are a couple of camping places and they don't look too bad at all. There's this arbitrary road that has no sign and it looks like someone's driveway, and you kind of drive up there and there's this parking bay with the beautiful view. They have these locks and I don't know what that's all about. There's dates on it. I would imagine when people came to Stilbaai, they kind of put their name on the lock and the date. I see a lot of people say retired to Stilbaai and the year. So yeah, it obviously means something to the people in Stilbaai. I haven't found out what, but yeah. Well, so there are the locks, names, dates. Obviously some significance, but yeah, interesting. Same. So as I said in the beginning of the video, I had to leave Stilbaai on the 5th night. Reason being, I was fortunately in the bathroom. My vehicle was parked in the turnaround spot where I'd spent the last 4 nights, and I was just about to spend the 5th night there. Cops came, lights flashing, knocking on my car's window. I didn't run out and say hi to my vehicle, here I am. But when they left, I did leave and I went and slept in another spot. It was outside the surf school's guest houses. There were 4 or 5 buckies parked in a row, and I kind of just went and fell into the row and spent the night in this parking bay. Felt very safe. So the only people that came and actually said anything to me were the people that were supposed to, that were looking after the town, was the SAPs. So I'm sure there's some interesting story around Stilbaai. There's signs up that say do not consume tablets or food found on the beach, and this is what I've found on the beach. So yeah, I'm sure there's some pretty interesting story. I'm not sure what those tablets are, but I'll dispose of them in a minute. Ask Google. So Google says that a ship lost a container out at sea and all of these tablets and medical supplies washed ashore. A lot of antidepressant tablets, I do believe, so that could well explain the tranquility of Stilbaai. So before I leave, I thought I'd just come and back to where I stayed for the 4 nights and sort of go up the walking trail for our old last time and just have a look at the views. So yeah, trail that leads up into like a rise. I don't want to say mountain, but wind's blowing a bit today, but well, yeah, that's the nature reserve, and this forms part of the nature reserve. Beautiful. Just a quick last word. The whole point of me making this video was because people said that South Africa is so unsafe, and I don't disagree with that, but I think that there are so many people that go out and have absolutely positive experiences, wonderful experiences, and don't come back and tell
tell the world about it, because I mean, you go somewhere, you get bad service or your food's bad, so you go to a restaurant, you tell everybody. But when you have good service, you tell 2 or 3 friends. And I think that's kind of like what happens is there's so many positive stories, but people don't report on the positive stuff. I'm not saying the negative stuff doesn't happen, but we hear so much more about it because negativity just spreads so much easier. And that's just my take on things.